Christy, your project involves adopting 4 puppies. Tell me what these puppies are for.
Right. A dog's smelling power is something like, I mean, from what I've read, it's like almost 500 to 1,000 times better than a human nose. So, and poachers will leave scents. And for a dog, it's like, no, really, like, they can't really track onto these scents. And so, instead of searching for a needle in a haystack, you're possibly searching for an elephant in a haystack.
So, in other words, you use these dogs to sniff out the poachers, and you can find them much faster than you can if you were just using the rangers.
Okay, in 2013, a rhino was poached in Chitwan, and the problem was that it took the 3 different ranger stations heard the gunshot that killed the rhino, but it took them about 4 to 4.5 hours to find the carcass. By the time they reached and found the carcass, the poachers had already removed the horn and left. And then they bought a sniffer dog from the police from a nearby town, and the sniffer dog actually tracked the criminals, but they had already crossed over into the Indian border, which was just 2 hours away from where the rhino was poached.
How bad is the poaching problem in Nepal?
It used to be pretty bad because between 2001 and 2006, we lost over 120 rhinos. Currently, there are a lot of rhinos being poached in southern Africa and quite a few numbers in India as well, in northeast India. So Nepal's been having it under control, pretty much under control for the last three or 4 years. But the thing is that the poaching is like a balloon. You press in one side, it expands on another side. So if South Africa and India crack down on poaching, it's fully conceivable that the poaching pressure will start again in Nepal and start to rise. The Nepal rhino population is a very small population. It's only about 500 odd rhinos, and you can't afford to lose any more rhinos.
What are these rhinos that we have here? What type of rhinos are we protecting?
They're called the greater one-horned rhinos, or the Indian rhinos. And they occur only in India, Nepal, and Bhutan.
That's it? Only those 3 countries?
Yeah. And there's only about 3,300 of them left.
Why are people so interested in poaching a rhino?
Originally, the demand for rhino horns was traditionally dagger handles in Yemen and traditional Chinese medicines. I mean, there's always been a little illegal market being fed by a few poached rhinos, but not on the scale that's happening currently.
When I go down to adopt a puppy, I can get one for $50. You're asking for a lot of money for 4 dogs. Explain why.
We are looking at a specific breed of dogs called the Belgian Malinois, and the training process is also expensive. And then we are also looking at creating an environment for the dog. It's not like a dog that's in your house. We are building kennels for the dogs. So it's a whole range of things. And the thing is, we are asking the handlers to make a lifetime commitment, because it can't be like you have one handler today, another handler tomorrow. So you have to build quarters for the handlers as well, because they're going to be living with the dogs. So that's why it's expensive.
Right. And I imagine the training is not something that happens overnight. It probably takes weeks and months of training for both the handler and the dog.
It takes a year to train a puppy from 6 months old to become a full-fledged sniffer dog.
Wow, a whole year.
And one big thing about the dogs is it's also a strong communication message, because we are telling the poachers that we have tools now to track you. And that could be a deterrent for the marginal poachers, the ones who just want to poach because they want to make some extra money, not the hardcore ones.
Yeah, just anything to say, hey, stay off our turf. We're serious about this.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. Good luck with your funding.